Elcombe. I never wait long enough, so it goes Elcombe. Good morning and welcome. It is Good Friday. It's very early in the morning. Just wanted to show you this quickly. Oh, it's proper grimy. Everything is filthy, filthy, filthy from yesterday. Look. Let's have a look at size. What a state. Absolute filth these bikes are. So today we are going off down to, I think, Loch Lomond. We're going to have a look down. We're going to try and stay south if we can, because the weather centrally and up north, more north, is very rainy and misty and all that. So we're going to try and go down south, get down to Loch Lomond today, if we can get Jay out of bed, that is, because he's still snoring. Alright, so it should be a corker today. I'll see you in a bit. I do, and thank you. They're all very polite over here, aren't they? So, welcome to today's ride out. Hope you're all doing fine. Thank you for riding along with us. We really do appreciate it. We've got Crazy Legs on a bike is leading today. So we're going to go straight down to Loch Lomond. We're not going to use Calamoto, you know, going off piste. We're going to go straight there. I'm going to have a bimble about down Loch Lomond, see what's there, and then we'll put the Calamoto on and do some rides locally there, hopefully, if the weather holds. But it's already looking better than it was yesterday. The weather yesterday was awful. So let's see what happens today. These roads are bloody gorgeous, you know, they're very slip slidey, because it was raining in the night quite heavily. But they're really well maintained roads, even the little B roads down here, all well maintained. Haven't had any problems whatsoever. Bikes are all fine, they're absolutely filthy though. But the bikes are fine, we're fine. And we're seriously enjoying this. I saw the bridge. Oh, they're canoeing down there. Should we go and have a go? So, look at him on his power boat. Oh, that's lovely. That's Loch Tay. What a beautiful loch. What would an evil zippy laugh sound like? George, you motherfucker. Oh, this is lovely. Wow, look at that. That's where we should have got the drones up. Alright, mate. I was just saying hello. Alright, mate. I've told you 1,000,000 times, do not exaggerate. Wow. That is Loch Lomond, isn't it? Loch Lomond. Mine. Oh, they got windscreen wipers on. What's all that about? Boom. Look at that. That is spectacular. Local services, so there'll be a little cafe down there. Whee! Yeah, boy. As long as you're in an authorised bay. Oh, that was an awesome stop at Loch Lomond. So we've got the snack shack over there where we had a cheesy burger, the village shop, there's loos, ice cream, and there's like a little beach down there. It was fantastic. That was awesome, awesome. What an awesome ride out today. Right, let's go get some fuel and we're off to Fort William now. Well, here we are, we're on our way still to Fort William. These are great roads, but it's Good Friday today and everybody's coming here on holiday, obviously, as they should be, but all the roads are chocked up with motorhomes and caravans, and it's very difficult to sometimes get over 35 mile an hour. There's just streams of cars behind caravans, but everybody's very courteous here. You know, people are pulling over, caravans are pulling into the parking bays to stop the queues, and it's all good. It just adds a lot of time onto your journeys, but with so much to take in, you know, what's the rush? There's no rush, is there? It's just, oh, it's just stunning here, absolutely stunning. Skyfall's on the way, isn't it, Si? Wow, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Man, imagine flying your drone through a rainbow. Man, that would be spectacular, wouldn't it? Wow. Whew, it's breathtaking, isn't it? Boom, look at this, man. I feel like I'm in an aeroplane just flying through. Oh, look at that. Right in front of you, man. Just knowing how long that's been there. And we're nothing, are we? We're just blink of an eye. And yet that's been there for millions, I bet. He asked me to rev bomb him. Look at the snow up there, man. Is that a Moggy Miner? What's he got? How did that get here? Without exploding. Sorry, I'm just fretting at the minute. Oh, we've got the roadworks, the only roadworks in Scotland we've managed to park next to. Well, what a spectacular place Glencoe is. Absolutely spectacular. It was so spectacular we came back twice because we were seeing the other day. That was some serious dronage again. You just can't resist, can you? And I think it gets better down here, so we're going to try and do it again before we lose all the sunlight. It's bloody gorgeous. Don't want to leave this place. Slippy slidey, I'm away. Oof. Nothing wrong with a bit of off-roading on a VFR. I don't think we've seen half of it either. I bet there's like 10 hours of this you could ride round. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Oh, it just gets nicer and nicer. It's getting greener and greener the further down we go. What a place. Beats Wales, doesn't it? Oh, aye. Well, this is just absolutely amazing. The further down we go, the greener it gets and the bigger the peaks get. So I presume we're at the Ben Nevis Ranger down here, maybe. But my God, you stop up there and you think this is unreal, and then you come down here. Jesus, it's just stunning, and with the low sun as well and the clouds, so dramatic. If you haven't come up here, I know it's like, I mean, it was 10 hours for us. It was supposed to be 6.5, but we had many stops, so it's 10 hours. And up until you come to places like this, you're thinking, oh, was it worth it? But you come down here, wow. Man, I'd do that 10 hours any day to see this, any day. Try not to get the sign in, but you can't, can you?
I'll get your camera, Dave. Don't you worry, pal.
Thank you, mate. Can't be a dead end, can it? Why would they make this road if there's nothing to get to? Oh, yeah, there's one right here, look. Look at that. That made me jump. I saw a bush moving. God, look at that tree come down. There's going to be a big car park down here, isn't there? Look. And that'll be the end of it, I bet. It's awesome, man. glad we carried on. I don't care if I go back in the dark. Look at this dog. Oh. Hang on, it's closed. There's another road past it though. Oh well, dead end. I bet you all knew that who was watching. Well, I've got to say, what could be better than this? I mean, we did get all the way to the end of Glencoe down there, miles and miles and miles, and then it was a dead end, which is weird because it didn't say that when we turned in. It didn't say no through road or anything. But this is just majestic. It's absolutely fun. What could be better than doing this with your mates on motorbikes, all with the same interests, you know, similar interests, all with different bikes, all doing it for different reasons, and then all coming together as a pack and just enjoying it with others, because it's different. I'd imagine it would be very different riding through here. Obviously it would, on your own, but having someone to share it with, you know, like these three are just, they're the best guys in the world. There's no getting around that. They absolutely are. And there's just no better feeling than doing this and having the support network of these three behind you, and I bet they feel the same way too, you know, having another 3 riders with them. It's just brilliant. You can literally tackle anything when you stay together in a pack, and I've loved every minute of this. And it's not done yet, it's only Friday and we're here till Monday, so we've got 2 more days of riding to do. We don't care if it rains or not, we just don't care. We're still gonna get out. But this is just amazing. I mean, it was amazing walking over it when I was a kid, you know, doing the West Highland Way. That was just spectacular. But you know, that's a distant memory, and they didn't have smartphones and cameras like that in them days, and I've only got one or 2 pictures of when I did that. But doing it like this in 2022 with a little bit of technology, you know, the fantastic technology that these companies make, so we can just bang them on and use it, and once you get the hang of it, it's dead simple. But it just makes a whole trip all round different. It's, with the technology and the bikes and the people and the attitudes, it just makes the whole trip fantastic. Absolutely. I mean, it's like really misty now, and we're getting wet, and I tell you now, none of us care about that. It's weird, isn't it? None of us care that we're getting wet because we're riding through this. It's like the last thing on our minds. It is special, this. Very, very special. I ain't never going to forget this. And the footage, that was the point I was trying to make. The footage you can get now, you know, to make these videos, to show you guys, you know, what we did, where we went, so you can make your decisions when you come up here, you know, to do the same thing or something different. It's just unreal. You know, quick download of the video files, chuck it on your timeline, cut it down, release, bang. Out for the world. The world can see it, touch of a button. It's just unbelievable these days. I think we take all that for granted a little too much, but when you really think about it, if you was brought up in the 80s like me, 70s and 80s, if you sit down and think about what these kids have got these days and what they're going to have in 20 years, my god, it's just such a leap forward to where we was. And it's brilliant. I love it. I just wish I was 20 years younger. But there you go. Anyway, my little violin moment. I hope you're enjoying this, because it is spectacular. It's hard to find words. So we're definitely going to do a lot more of this if we can get the time together. We'll work it out somehow. And what we're going to do now is go back down to that Green Wellington, or whatever it was called, where the cafes were, a couple of hours away. And we're going to stop. We're going to have some lovely food and a nice drink and a fantastic chat. That's what we're going to do. Talk about the day. And then get back to the van in the dark, and we don't care. Well, got some rain coming. We are prepared, although my camera is not. She's going. Guys, she's got no fear. She knows the cafe's shutting in a minute, I bet. Armco not suitable for VFRs. You will go over the top. Oh, is this that right-hander? Whoa, look at this. Oh no, man. Oh, look at that. Let's get this edge off these tyres. Wow, that is lovely, isn't it? Look at that for a corner. Fantastic. So what was I saying? I haven't had much chance to talk to you guys on this this adventure. We've got the comms on with the guys. I don't record comms. It's just not my thing. But we've been having some good old chats, as you can imagine. Lots of banter. I was just gonna say to you, you know, if you was thinking about doing this, if you know a few guys that you do get on with, or that potentially you could get on with, try and get yourself in a little group of 4 or 3 or 4 or 5 or even 2 of you, because then you've got support if anything happens. But not only that, you can share the experience with somebody else. You've got memories for life, both of you, or the 3 of you, or 4 of you. Sorry about the wind noise, by the way. So my advice is, if you do get on with some other bikers, I mean, if you know them well, obviously, if you've been riding with them for years, then just crack on, you know. But if you're new to it, like we was all brand new to this last year. It was the first time we met last year, all of us, and we've sort of clicked. My only advice to you, if you're going to do that, there's only 2 things you need to remember. The first thing, when you're in a group, you know, if it's a new one, and you're all coming together, you're staying together for a while, is leave your ego at home. Come with no ego at all, no ego. And the second tip is just chill out, relax. Everybody's different, everyone wants to do different things. Just chill out, go with the flow. You will have a fantastic time. If you start getting wound up and, you know, all agitated, things like that, you're not going to enjoy it. So just go with the flow. You'll have a fantastic time either way. I would recommend you do it 100%, because this has been fantastic. There it is. Well, we're up in the clouds now, boys. Yeah, she didn't get very far, did she? Might as well top up. Yeah, I learnt my lesson, didn't I? So if I can just ramble on for a little bit more, if I may, because I've had a glorious day. So just to reiterate, we're wet through now, we're soaked through. Well, we're not soaked through because the gear is waterproof, so we're not wet. I mean, you know, we're covered in rain, bikes are covered in rain, bags, everything, but we're soaking wet because we've just been through a cloud. Nice. 15 degrees still. We're up in the clouds and I can't see a lot, but we're about to hit a landmark. Look, 1,000 miles. I don't know if you can see that. So we've done exactly 1,000 miles since we left my drive. How mad's that? 1,000 miles. That's fantastic. Yeah, we've obviously got back really late tonight. And we're going over the hills back to the caravan site, and we are actually sitting in clouds at the moment, so it's just like really misty. You have to keep wiping your visor, and I'm surprised this camera's still working, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to sign off here for the night because we need to concentrate, because there's wildlife everywhere as well. And I will see you and catch you in the morning. Bye bye.